One of the great things about rock tape is it's really good for inflammation. The stretch in the tape helps lift the skin and the tissues underneath it, and it helps the lymphatic system do what it does best. So the better the circulation, the more help in reducing inflammation. The other thing is with the standard 2-inch tape, we usually cut narrower strips for tape for swelling, because then you can cover more area without feeling like a mummy that you're all wrapped up in tape. So what I do is cut these little jellyfish-like legs. Okay, it's got a solid anchor point and then more narrow down below. So then you can cover more area, cross them, and really get a good pattern to help with that inflammation. The other thing that you could do, I'm going to show you how to tape the feet, because I've got somebody requested the top of the foot is swelling because she had a break in her foot. And I'm going to say that you can use my rock tape flip-flops backwards, upside down, and then jellyfish them, right? Okay, super getting a little fancy with names, but there's 2 ways that I do this, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so if you're going to do the jellyfish technique, you want to tear it at the legs. So you kind of tear the legs off, so to speak, and then you have your anchor point exposed here. So usually I find that, I mean, you can do the anchor point towards the toes or towards the ankle. It's really just however you're going to be at putting your socks and shoes on. But once you get that anchor point down, then you can bring your strips along. Don't stretch the ends of the tape. And with edema taping for swelling, you really don't have to add any stretch. The whole point is getting it up above. So I'd maybe do there, and how about across here? It's all about longevity of how long it's going to stay on. So my anchor point is on this side, and then I'm going to bring one of the legs up towards the big toe, maybe even covering a couple of those edges so they don't catch when you're putting on your socks, and then another one over this way. Okay, so we're covering a lot of area with some spaces in between, so it hopefully is going to help the swelling that way. So that's option 1. So option 2 is this fun little, what I've coined the rock tape flip-flop, is just essentially putting toe holes in here. You cut them like arts and crafts style. Okay, you fold it in half and then you cut out your little holes. But it just helps it not, it just helps the tape not roll off when you're in and out of shoes and things. So you tear it at the holes there, so it's easier to get around your toes. And then kind of just help out, get it down there first. I'm going to put the anchor on the back here. Okay, try not to have wrinkles on the bottom, only because it might, you just might feel them. It might irritate you, but it's not going to hurt the effectiveness of it at all. And then from here, I'm going to get the anchor, tear at the legs again so I can get a better positioning. Okay, is that making sense? So then, and then I'm going to take the legs a little further out, kind of in a V, so that it does a little bit more skin coverage, especially at the top of the foot where there's not much soft tissue, and then put it this way. Okay, so that is option 2. I hope that's helpful. Comment below or contact me if you have any questions for any other locations, and I'll be happy to help. See you on the next one.